Well, hello family, good day and welcome. Welcome again to another video of the 21st Century Business Podcast. Today we're talking about the 5 ways people can earn money online, right? What we try to do here at the Wealth Academy, as I often say, is that we want to expose people to all these different ways that people can earn money. What I call the 21st Century Business Model, and that is a business that one can start with minimal capital, sometimes even with no capital at all, just a little bit of ingenuity, and it's businesses that one can do from anywhere in the world, which really, will allow you to be what other people call the nomad capitalist, right? So I hope you're going to find value in this video. Please do click on the subscribe button. Make sure that you click also the notification bell so that you can get updates on the next coming videos that we're going to do. Now, as much as we're going to be talking about these 5 different ways people can earn money online, each one of these items actually does deserve its own video. So we're just going to be doing an overview of these top 5, and then we're going to do, each video for each subject so that you can get a lot more in-depth insight as to how to get started in these 5 different ways people do make money online. Right, let's go. So the first way we want to talk about that people do get into entrepreneurship, into online businesses, is basically, writing a blog. Now, before we talk about writing a blog, maybe someone might ask, is it really necessary for me to have a business online? I really like, bricks and mortar. I like dealing with people face to face and so forth. Now, there's actually quite a lot of reasons why you want to consider, having a business that is online. Number one is flexibility. Having the ability to work, at any day or, at any time of the day, you can work from anywhere in the country. If you're in South Africa, you can literally, when you do this and do this well, and you've got the money for it, you can basically be living, travel across the country the entire year, spend a month in this particular town, spend a month in this particular city, and just be a nomad, right? So that's the flexibility that online businesses can allow you. You can actually even, work outside the country. Now, I was with a friend yesterday, and she was telling me how she wants to travel for 5 months outside the country, seeing different countries, all around the world. And guess what? In those 5 months, she's not going to lose an income because all her business is online. That's the power of having an online business, right? And most of these businesses actually have got low startup costs, right? It's very, very easy, and doesn't really cost an arm and a leg for you to get involved. So that's maybe one of the reasons as compared to brick and mortar. If you're going to rent premises, you're going to have to, especially commercial premises, you're going to have to refurbish them. You're going to have to make them, have the look and the feel that you want. That all costs money. And getting into the lease, with deposits and stuff like that, that all costs money. Now, being an online, setting up an online business, doesn't really have to cost you that much money. Right. And the other thing, which is the benefit of having an online business, is the fact that you've got unlimited earning potential. You can build one thing. The scaling ability, is just enormous, right? There's over 8 billion people on the planet today. You can basically do business with anyone, anywhere in the world, in the comfort of your own home or wherever you might choose to work, right? So that's the power of having an online business, right? And you can also build diverse income streams when you are building online. It's very difficult to build 4 or 5 businesses, that are brick and mortar, and you have to travel in between them to make sure that the staff is doing what they should be doing and so forth. It is quite a daunting task, but with an online business, you can basically create one product that you can, have many different offshoots, different streams of income from that particular one product, right? But these are all the things that we're going to discuss, in this video and in other videos to come. Right. So, and I think maybe one of the major balances that we are seeing with this kind of business model is the fact that you can have a more improved work-life balance, right? Many people would love to take their own kids to school, every single day. Many parents would love to, show up when there's sports days, this particular day, the school is having this or that, We would love to get involved a lot more in our lives, in our children's education in life, right? And having an online business basically allows you to have all of that and more. If you choose that you want to travel with your family, go overseas and stuff like that, you can be able to do so without having to ask for leave, right? That's the power of having an online business. Now, let's get into the first way people do actually make money online. And that is, you can basically start a blog. Starting a blog, it's a little bit of work, but it's not too much work. You just have to be able to choose a niche. There's so many different niches out there that you can choose, and you have to make a decision, right? Are you doing this because you want to make money, or are you doing this because it's a hobby, right? Because if it's a hobby, then you will write about whatever you want to write about, whatever you feel passionate about, right? But if you want to do it as a business, you're gonna look at all the niches that are out there, find one that's obviously the closest to your interests, but then most importantly, find one that a lot of people are wanting to learn about, right? It could be, parenting, it could be health and wellness, it could be, technology, it could be, how to, build, content on and monetize it online. So it could be so many different things that you can look at doing. But the most important thing is find a niche that you can that you're going to focus on, and go to town learning about that niche and also writing about that particular niche, right? And build an audience, right? Build an audience. Make sure that you promote your blog. You can promote it via social media. You can do sponsored articles. There's so many different ways you can do to basically promote your blog. And within your blog, the nice thing about it is that you can actually build multiple streams of income within your one blog, right? You can have, paid adverts, on your website and on your blog, simply because of the fact that you are able to drive traffic into your blog and into your website, right? And one of the best ways to do that is to make sure that the way you write so that you can have higher Google rankings in terms of your search engine optimization. There's so many people who can help you with that, but even that, right now there's so many different AI tools and websites that can basically help you, to write in a way that it's going to rank up higher on the Google search engine, right? So, and one of the things that also is going to be very important for you is to make sure that you have got your analytics set up so that you can track, who's viewing your blog and where are they from, what are their demographics, what are their age group, so that you can then continue tailoring your content into those kind of people. Again, we're going to do a video specifically on how to monetize the blog. We're going to talk about the 5 different income streams that you can basically build within your blog article. Now, the second way you can actually earn money online, you can basically sell product services online, right? There's so many different ways in this day and age. You can use Shopify. Some people are using Wix. You can basically buy stuff online and sell it on Takealot, right? Takealot, a lot of people are not familiar with Takealot in South Africa, but Takealot is basically very similar to what Amazon is basically doing, where a lot of people in America are earning a lot of money selling products online via their Amazon store. You can basically do the same thing with Takealot. Now with Takealot, you simply package your stuff and you're gonna ship it to them. They take care of everything, right? You can basically help to drive traffic into the Takealot store by maybe sharing it on your social media platforms. Create reviews of your particular products. Even if you share it on your YouTube channel, doing reviews about a particular product or service, and then have your link in the comment section for people to be able to go and do purchases, right? And everything when it comes to delivering of or fulfillment of the product, Takealot will basically take care of all of that, right? So this is quite a nice way of getting into selling online, but there's so many different ways. Again, this deserves a whole video, maybe 15 minutes long, talking about the different ways and the different tools that you will need for you to be able to set up your online shop, right? Now, the third way you can basically earn money online is by offering freelance services. What is it that you are basically good at? What are you passionate about? Is it cooking? Is it writing? Is it editing software, right? Is it copywriting? Now, if you go on to platforms like Fiverr, Upwork, freelancer.com, the greatest thing is that in South Africa, I don't even think we've got a website that basically caters for this. There's another business idea for you for free. You can basically create a website that is, caters for, people, freelancers in South Africa, whether, they are doing this particular skill or that particular skill. They can then come and list their services in your website, and then people in South Africa looking for those services, they can then be able to make use of those services, right? Now, or if you don't want to create your own, you can always use Freelancer, Upwork, and Fiverr.com, where you can then list your services. Now, maybe you're saying, I'm actually interested in copywriting, but I'm not yet good at copywriting. Where can I start? There's so many courses out there that you can get online. Some of them are for free. You can also use, AI, artificial intelligence, websites like ChatGPT, and many others that can then help you to give you ideas on how to write copy. And guess what's going to happen? As you do this over and over, you are going to become better and better and better. Now, one of the things you get started, maybe to even give you an edge over everybody who is on Fiverr and Upwork and so forth, you can basically look at a particular influencer. You can look at an influencer, you can look at a business person or a company or a brand, and then you can then write, let's say copy for them for their next video, and then send it to them. Right? Send it to them. Say, look, I have this idea. I think this will work for your particular channel and for your niche. And this is what I think you can do. Give it to them. And then if they like what you've written, they like what you've produced, guess what may happen? They might actually want to make use of your services, right? So in other words, you don't really wait for someone to approach you and say, can you please do this for us? You can basically demonstrate your capabilities and your expertise by actually volunteering your service to specific individuals, businesses, and entrepreneurs, and help them to, it can be redesigning their logo, redesigning their website, There's so many different things you can do, but let's not sit around and wait for people to say, can you do A, B, C, D, and E for me? Rather do it and then show it to them and say, this is what I've done for you. They might say, actually, I don't like it this way. How about you do it this way and that way? You go back, you fix it up, send it back to them. And guess what? Before you know it, you can be doing business with those particular kinds of people. So freelancing, offering freelance services is also another way where you can earn an income online. And obviously, we're going to do another video on this, which is going to be 10-15 minutes long, that goes in depth in terms of how you can position your brand as a freelancer, what can give you the edge over everybody else as a freelancer. Now, the fourth way, which is quite interesting, how people are making money online in this day and age, is being a content creator. Now, I don't know if you guys are aware, YouTube last year paid over $15 billion to creators. $15 billion to creators. That's just YouTube. Can you imagine how much Facebook paid? How much Instagram paid? And all these other platforms, right? So if you become a content creator, there's actually something right today called the creator economy. And it's booming. It started booming more so during COVID, during the lockdowns. It's actually becoming huge business today, being a content creator. So you can basically become a content creator, choose a niche that speaks to you, choose whether you want to inform people, you want to shock people, you want to entertain people, it doesn't really matter what you want to do, but then choose something that you want to do, and then go ahead and start producing content, right? And the nice thing about this is that you don't even have to, hire people for this. There's so many softwares that you can use online to edit your videos. You can basically use your cell phone to create content, shoot videos, and then promote them on your social media platforms, and that's how you can grow as a content creator, right? Make sure that you create, some sort of brand identity for yourself as a creator. And then, you can then, leverage, external promotion by talking about certain people, reviewing certain products and so forth. So there's so many different ways you can create content that pays online today. Choose a platform, choose a niche, and choose basically how you're going to promote your business. Again, guys, this does actually require another 10 to 15 minute video talking specifically about how you can become a content creator and make some money. So the last one that I want to talk about, and this is basically my favorite now, and this is becoming an affiliate. Now, the reason why this is my favorite is because maybe you know my story, and for those of you who don't know, I was a real estate agent. I was running my own business. I was a franchisee of one of the top 5 real estate agency firm in South Africa, and I was doing okay. I was able to pay bills, but I was demotivated, right? And I started looking for different ways I can earn an income, and I found something called affiliate marketing. Now, there's affiliate marketing, there's network marketing, right? These business models are actually very similar. It's just the approach that one takes in how they basically promote their service, right? So, but the bottom line here, just like Amazon doesn't have their own inventory, just like Alibaba doesn't have their own inventory, just like Airbnb doesn't have their own properties, just like Facebook doesn't create content, just like Uber doesn't own taxis, right? As an affiliate, what you simply do, you are simply referring people to other people's products or services. You promote other people's service or products. And when somebody purchases a product or a service through your referral link, you then get paid. Now, people have become multi-millionaires being affiliates or network marketing professionals, right? And there's so many, if you go to first world countries like the USA, this is a huge business. And in South Africa, there's still a huge gap on how people can become affiliates. In fact, it's actually a business model that's not well understood in my view in terms of, what being an affiliate entails and how much money people do make being affiliates. So for me, I made my first million as an affiliate or network marketing professional. And it's basically my biggest source of income even today, right? So, what we're going to do is, like I said, we're going to create a video where we're going to talk about, the different ways of how you can become an affiliate. You can become an affiliate of an education platform, a company selling insurance, selling this or that service. There's so many different ways. But one of the quickest way you can get into, you can basically sign up with the company. Normally it's for free to sign up to be an affiliate. There will be others who might require you to buy their product or service so that you can talk about something that you're actually experiencing yourself as well. There's nothing more powerful than word of mouth advertising from someone who's happy with a product or a service. So that is why other companies will insist on you buying their product or service before you becoming an affiliate of their product or service, right? So what you can do is that once you have signed up, you can basically go and become do some review videos. Do some review videos on their product or service, and in the comment section, for those who might want to purchase the product or service, they can then sign up, and you can basically make money doing so. And the nice thing about creating videos, reviewing content, reviewing a specific product or service and putting it out there on YouTube, is that it's going to be there forever. And people will constantly search, for that particular something, and they will always find your video. They will always find you, even 3 years down the line, 4 years down the line, you can always be making passive income because you are going to create the content once and put your affiliate link out there. And over time, people will continue to buy the product or service. If you want to, you can maybe create updated videos every maybe 6 months or every year to make sure that it remains fresh. And you can also promote it on your social media platform. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Those are the 5 ways you can earn money online with little to no capital. And guess what? the income potential is literally unlimited. And for me, that is my favorite part about creating, money online. Thank you very much, and we'll see you in the next video. Again, if you found value and are looking forward to more videos of this particular nature, do click in the subscribe button. Make sure that you also click in the notification bell so that you are updated when we upload new videos talking about these 5 different ways of how you can make money and more. Cheers. Love you all. Stay blessed.